All right, so welcome back here to the Collins Arena for the second game of the doubleheader. We have our men's squad coming in at 1-2 on the season so far against the Raritan Valley Golden Lions at 2-2. Once again, Pat Groth here and Sean Rosenboim with you. How you doing today?
Pretty good. Exciting first game.
It was, yeah. It picked up a little bit. We saw Paxton Reddington as well as Ashley Zito just outside of the announcer's box. Both of them said, knees are doing all right, so... Reddington, of course, coming off last year's injury, Zito in the last game. But let's get to this game.
Yeah.
Big, little bit taller guys coming into the Brookdale squad.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of that size last year.
A lot of that didn't really matter. Throughout the course of the year, they got a lot of production from a lot of guys.
Yeah.
But a lot of those guys are gone now, and it's up to the new guys to come in here and do the job.
So we'll talk about what we were hinting to earlier. The only two players returning from last year's squad, well, three, but he's in a manager role, is Tavon Bennett, who was one of the starters in a couple of games, and then Tyler Grzeski, who saw some action in a few games, but it was
the bench kind of guy.
It was towards the end of the game when
Bennett's the only returning starter. Bennett's the only returning starter, and he's gonna, it's in his hands. The ball's gonna be in his hands. Yeah. He's gonna dominate the ball. He's gonna control the offense. And he's gonna set the tone early, and it's up to him to lead the young guys and show them what it's like to play winning basketball.
It's the same coaching staff, the same core coaching staff coming back from last year. I see one new gentleman there standing at the waving right there. Yeah, he looks like he's waving at me. I haven't seen him, so we'll see. It's the same core squad.
Yeah,
you got that same support structure there, and this coaching staff has won titles consistently.
Yeah, it's a winning system. It's a winning culture, and so that's going to be, it's going to be seen throughout, the season. The problem is the talent level there? Is the teamwork? Is the defensive intensity going to be there like it was last year and the year before? It's really going to come down to, are these guys ready to win, and and especially early in the season, how they're going to get better, and we'll see how that goes.
So I hinted to one of the other familiar names we saw from last year, and that's Aubrey Dozier, who's there in the middle in the white little getup he's got going on, looking very nice. He's the manager of the team now, so I want to find out that story. I didn't notice it until we just got up here. I'm very interested to see how that came about.
We'll get that for next time, but
absolutely,
I'm sure there's a good story there.
Switching up the entrance song, too. I like this one.
Yeah. And again, starting five for Brookdale is Norbert Allen, Tavon Bennett, as we talked about before, Terrell Cox, Noah Dean, and Isaiah Johnson.
Corey Brown is a scratch. He has a knee strain.
Yep, knee strain, yep. So
he is out this week.
Yep. And for Raritan Valley, they're going to start Jaleel Chrisman, Kasim Kaba, James Richardson, Jaron Smith, and Anthony Wright Downing. So a bit of a big lineup, for both teams. Maybe we're not used to that from Brookdale, but even from the other side,
we're used to about 6 more chairs on Brookdale's bench. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly.
They got 11 guys this year on the squad, as well as Raritan Valley. But Brookdale really attracted a lot of attention last year to the basketball program, winning the national championship. Maybe they didn't take as many guys in this year. I'm sure they had a lot of tryouts. So we'll see how they do. Tipping off here, number 34, Norbert Allen, standing at a tall 6'9".
Yeah, and he's going to be a big presence for them.
Absolutely. Right over to Bennett. Didn't like what he saw. Terrell Cox leading it up top for the Jersey Blues. Getting right into the action here at the Robert J. Collins Arena. Big three coming.
Isaiah Johnson off the mark.
Just falls short.
Good move there by number 3. James
Ball
Richardson.
tipped in there. I mean, you can't not note the guy's size at number 34, Norbert Allen. I mean, he just muscled his way in there and popped the ball right out.
Bennett calling out a play here. A bit of a
really close to the half court line.
Go pick and roll with the big man.
Yeah. 15 seconds left in the shot clock.
Good defensive possession here by Raritan Valley. Bennett's going to have to do something here with 6 in the shot clock.
left.
Oh,
he got
fouled. A little bit of a bailout there. He looked a little lost there. He was going to kind of probably just throw it up, but...
exactly, yeah. You can see the frustration on number 1, Kasim Kaba's face.
Again, about 30 seconds of great defense. In the last 5 seconds, it kind of broke down a little bit in the one-on-one situation.
So if you were a fan of the program for the past 2 years, this is a little bit different from what we're used to seeing. It's usually a pretty big jump out in the beginning for the Blues. But we're at a 0-0 game, and defense is really showing for Raritan Valley on this young Brookdale squad.
You know, they come out here and listen, you're on the road. You got to come out with energy, and you got to set the tone early, saying you're not going to come in. We're going to come into your building, and we're not going to make it easy for you.
Yeah, I mean everybody wants to come in here and beat Brookdale.
Exactly.
This is the place to be in the Garden State and the Eastern Pennsylvania Conference. This is
Region 19 for that matter.
Just easier way to say it. Yeah, the whole region. Yeah, this is the place you want to come in and win because Brookdale, they really have a winning way. They got a little bit of a dynasty they tried to build there.
And early on, you see the presence of Norbert Allen just causing problems in the lane there for Raritan Valley. Just occupying space, getting his hands up, and just altering the shot.
So still a 2-0 game, 18.5 in the game left here in the first half. Driving in, shot goes off the back of the rim. That's number 10, Noah Dean.
Ooh, tough pass there.
We used to know all these guys' names by heart just looking at their numbers. Now we got to get used to the new squad. So saying
but Allen, Allen causing problems in that possession as well in the lane. Just guys hesitant to throw the ball up. Maybe let that go too early. Allen did pick up that foul though, so we'll watch for him to stay out of foul trouble here.
But it's you couldn't ask for a better matchup. Him and 44 matching up not only in height but in stature.
Sure, yeah. Jaleel Chrisman really, 6'6", not giving up too much to Norbert Allen.
Heading in there, and the ball gets a nice roll his way.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Chizek decides to do with his rotation. Does he involve a lot of the younger guys early? Does he stick with his starters? Maybe does he play one or two guys? Or does he go to more of a 10-man rotation? Last year they went very deep, off the bench. This year maybe there's a lack of confidence with the inexperience. So we'll see how that goes.
Bennett from 3 in the corner. And he was a long shooter last year.
Yeah, he put up some big games offensively, definitely.
He would get underneath the defense, come around, and pop a quick 3.
Good defense there, but a good job of cleaning up the garbage, but he couldn't finish. Chrisman, did a good job of just following the shot there, but couldn't get done. Bennett's open in the corner. It looks like Isaiah Johnson's down, but
just a little,
still shaking up there. Seems to be okay. Johnson really aggressive there, going to the basket. Had Bennett in the corner, but decided to just take it to the basket. Maybe try and draw a foul. Couldn't get a call.
Man, could you imagine if Brookdale had a football program, what 34 would do?
Yeah. Whew. Offensive foul with the push off there.
Yeah. So Bennett gets called. Going to go to the way of the Golden Lions.
Good pace of this game early on.
Yeah. 5-2.
Both teams really intense on the defensive end. Good movement on the offensive end as well. Move in the lane there. Good no call by the referee. I thought maybe call foul there.
It's a good save on the baseline there by number 3. I mean, that ball was all but out of bounds, and he just spinned it around his back. That was James Richardson.
Yeah, and right down and just kind of cleaning up the mess down there. Went up over Allen and did the job.
Up to Terrell Cox. Finds Bennett again. 3 with the hand in his face. In and out.
Pretty good look there for Bennett. He'll probably take that every time.
It was a contested shot, but it looked good.
Great move with the left hand. A little scoop with the left hand.
James Richardson really.
Coach Chizek is not happy with his defense. Little slow getting back in transition, and Richardson just went up with, a little scoop with the left hand and made the defense pay for it.
And we can hear him from up here. I mean, if his face is already getting this red a couple minutes into the game.
You got to let these young guys know that this is not winning basketball right now. The way you're playing is just not what we're used to here.
Brookdale as well was in Maryland. They faced a couple Division I and II schools as well. Hartford, Garrett, and Allegheny.
Coach Chizek still sticking with the starters. Curious to see who the first man off the bench will be.
He would do that a decent amount of time, though. He would wait a very long time to bring in his first man. Yeah. He did do that a lot last season. He would let the squad roll.
Yeah, kind of let them play together a little bit.
Exactly, yeah.
Nice pop there.
Nice shot. Clean shot coming out of there by Terrell Cox.
And a good hesitation dribble by Cox. Got his man on his heels and just took advantage of it.
Over to Richardson, who's been the stud for the Golden Lions in the opening
minutes. Again, Richardson couldn't finish there. Offensive rebound there.
Nice rebound. Bodies flying everywhere. Out for the three.
Ooh. Just
off the side.
Not a bad look there, but maybe rushed it a little too much.
And we have number 20, Brian Crosby, who actually I graduated with over at Middletown North High School. So it's interesting to see him on the squad. We'll see how he fares into it. He did play on the basketball team, a little on the football team as well. Size. He's got a lot of size, and it's going to match up pretty well with some of these guys on the Lions.
Ooh. No call there. I thought that might have been a foul on Allen, but he might have got lucky. He might have got away with one there, because that would have been a second foul. So interesting to see. But
I think bouncing off him, anybody, I mean, you're hitting to a brick wall.
Yeah.
It's going to look rough.
True, it's going to look worse than it probably is.
Yeah.
William Gay also coming off the bench. So he'll
there he is inside, and they get him called on.
Is that on the floor?
That was on Raritan Valley. Somebody gave a little push.
Was it on the floor or was it shooting foul? That was on the floor. Okay,
it was on the floor, yeah.
So Allen and Dean come out, and Gay and Crosby in.
Brian Crosby and William Gay checking for Brookdale.
So Coach Chizak making his first substitutions 5 minutes into the game. Crosby in paint. Doesn't go good.
A little too much on that one.
Cox trying with the pushback.
Yeah, Cox might have rushed it. I think he had more time than he thought.
Did. I can understand early in the game trying to get those quick points, pull away a little bit. 7-6, keeps trading leads, but that can really wind up shooting you in the foot. Trying to set something up here is number 11 of the Lions, right at the free throw line. Shot grab by.
It's probably a pretty good shot for Raritan. They probably they don't mind that shot. It just has to go in. Adams did come off his man a little bit too much there, but they got away with one probably on defense. And here comes Raritan pushing the ball here. Good move. Good
Richardson,
move. A little bit of a Euro step there. Side step up and under.
He had three guys
some good
in
moves
front
at the
of him.
basket. He really had a great space there at the basket. And that could be dangerous for Brookdale. They're going to find themselves in a lot of trouble if he keeps getting in the lane there.
Ooh, ball comes out there, and it's going to be last touch by Raritan. So we're going to stay down here with Raritan in the lead, 8-7, 13:51 remaining in the first half of play.
Richardson really giving him a lot of problems here early. They're going to have to cut off his dribble. They can't let him get into the lane like that. He's just going to make those moves at the basket and be able to score. Good defense on the inbounds.
Inbound there to Bennett. Quick shot up.
Good rebound by Adams.
Grabbed by Crosby.
Crosby rather.
Looks like they're really trying to get the ball to Richardson.
There's that shot again.
Yeah.
23 just unable to knock it down. Richardson
Last couple shots by them have looked good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good look. It's just got to go down.
Yeah.
Good
defense. Ball gets poked away there.
Here comes a little 3-on-2 here. Good job by Brookdale getting back.
Yeah, they had nobody down there to pick up the ball.
Tough break there. They did a good job of stopping the initial shot, but...
And both Cox and Bennett were sticking their hands out. Where are you guys?
Maybe a little bit of lack of communication there. One of them probably should have, took the ball, and maybe the other one took the man, but...
Heat of the moment, it's tough.
Yeah.
Especially with a new squad. Yeah. That's hard. That's something you got to work on.
Continuity is going to suffer when you're a bunch of new guys getting together.
But they're not looking bad. I mean, first impressions of the new Brookdale squad. It's not the the blowout like they usually have. This is a tough opponent for them too.
The offensive firepower, is not going to be there. But this team has been predicated on their defense, and as long as they can play defense and make smart decisions and make plays like that, with offensive rebounding by William Gay, they'll be okay.
Brookdale taking the lead again, 11-10, 12.5 left in the first half. Shot from three. See if he can make this one. He's been having a tough time for the past three possessions. Yeah.
As Bennett gets his headband knocked off.
Oh, there he goes. Nice toss by the ref.
Bennett looking around for his headband.
Yeah. He doesn't know the ref tossed it halfway to the bleachers.
I play with a headband. It's tough to when you're used to having one and you just don't have it. It feels like you're naked.
Well, LeBron used to do the whole take it off in the second half deal. Richardson with Crosby right in his face. I mean, that's a guy who's just about 6'10". I mean, that's all he can do is put his hands up.
You don't want to commit the foul. You want to just make it tough for the offensive player, and he's made a good move. Cox looking to work off the dribble here. Oh, tough pass there.
Seems like it was kind of poked out.
Jump ball here. Cox just made a bad pass through it low.
Kaba capitalized on it.
Yeah, and just no chance for William Gay to get to that pass.
So we're going to have a substitution here for Brookdale. Number 14 coming in, as well as number 10. 13-12, 11-22. Jersey Blues in the lead. Also looks like Tyler Krzyzewski is going to check in. So Terrell Cox bringing it up. Been running point a lot for the Blues tonight. Number 14 with the three, and it rolls in. Sorry, we don't have your name, young man. You could be getting credit for that one. Glenn Bates.
Yeah, changing his number last minute here. Good move there.
I mean,
Richardson just making a beautiful move to get in the lane there.
Guys, don't forget, Brookdale TV is now live streaming online as well, so if you're out of town or just outside of the area and want to catch all the games this year, you can head over to brookdalecc.edu, navigate to the community tab, and then select Brookdale Television. From there, click on the live streaming link, and you are fully engulfed in everything Brookdale TV has to offer, not only the athletics here, but our newsmakers programs and everything else that the great production and shooting staff have put together here.
Richardson really making a difference early on here on the offensive end, getting himself in the paint. And we said it before, if they can't stop him, he's going to score, and he's got himself to the free throw line here.
He's been scoring a bulk of the points.
Yeah.
16-14, made it a 2-point game. Cox once again trying to kind of feel out the defense and see what he needs to set up. Over to Krzyzewski. As we said, was a little bit, like you said, a little bit more of a role player. He'd come in towards the end of games when it was all but put away. But now he's got to get, put a little bit to the spotlight and really show off what he did last year. Shot clock running down. He puts up a deep three, and it's good.
Down. That's a way to get some playing time.
Yeah. Big shot there by the sophomore coming out of Hazlitt. Really on the defense, too.
Ooh, good look, though, to find him inside
Number
there.
10 came away from his man, Noah Dean, and that was just enough time for him to make that pass and a basket.
A great pass there by Anthony Wright Downing. Just finding Jaleel Chrisman, and just Chrisman got up and got it in there quickly before the defense could react and drew the foul as well.
So he's going to try to make it a 2-point game once again. And it goes. Just under 10 minutes remaining.
A couple of quick substitutions for Coach Chizak.
Yeah, Bennett's coming back in. Cox is out.
Yeah,
as
Johnson's
well
back
as
in
Glenn
too.
Bates,
Now the ball in Bennett's hands, so maybe we thought maybe he'd have the ball a bit more, I think, early on, but it seems to be what Coach Chizak is going to trust now. Good play.
Bennett on the inside. The
Can't
ball
finish.
doesn't land,
The size of Raritan really causing problems down low. Well executed, just couldn't finish.
Very physical game here.
Yeah.
In the opening 10 minutes.
Both, that happens when you have both teams really playing hard on defense.
Yeah. This is going to be a close one all game.
Yeah.
One team's going to have to start to get on a run and really pull away, but they're trading shots back and forth. dumping there into Tavon Bennett up to towards the half-court line. Brookdale trying to set something up. He's just going to take it himself, drive in. I mean, 3 guys around him.
Oh, Bennett goes down
I
a
don't know
little
if I
hard
like
there.
that one.
Yeah. Good move inside again by Richardson.
Yeah, number 15 there. Looks like he got his hand on the ball.
And again, the whole defense kind of reacting to Richardson, but left the dirty work to be cleaned up and the offensive rebound.
William Gay, number 15, looked like he might have got a hand on the ball and altered the shot from my angle, but
good
move
by Gay, but I call an offensive foul. That is a tough call. Chizek is not happy about that.
No, not one bit. Richardson is fired up. Number 3 of the Raritan Valley Golden Lions has been having himself a game. So that is Brookdale's 5th team foul as the game is tied up here, 19-all, 8:45 left in the first half.
Coach Chizek still complaining to the refs about that call. Good help defense there by Grzeski.
Trying to poke the ball out there, but
loose ball foul on Raritan Valley. Coach Chizek is still not happy about that call. He's trying to get explanation.
No,
I don't think he got the explanation that he liked. I think that's really what it is.
Yeah.
He wants to know exactly what happened there.
Exactly.
He's not satisfied with the answer that he got. The game moves on though, and so does Coach Chizek. When you've been doing it as long as he has, you're going to get some bad calls.
Oh, yeah. And you're still going to get angry at him 10, 15 years later.
Grzeski
there he is with another deep 3. Tyler Grzeski.
Oh, and a good defensive play there. And if
ball got caught up in his shorts. He tried to bounce it through his legs. That would have been some N1 mixtape type stuff there. And he's fighting to get in this starting lineup.
Great pass by Richardson.
Wow.
Oh, my. Richardson is
something
dominating
else
in the paint there. Wow, what a move.
So number 13, Jerron Smith, gonna head to the stripe.
Brookdale's got to find a way to knock it to stop Richardson.
I'll tell you what, Brookdale's not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. Got a group of great professors and staff who are going to stand at your side, help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn all new skills or earn a degree online or in person at 6 satellite locations across the Monmouth County area. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
Offensive foul call. Raritan had numbers there. They just were a little out of control.
So it looks like head coach Kevin Ryan over there, young coach.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. It's nice to see, young guys breaking into some of these roles. Deep 3 once again, put up by number 11. Grabbed, Raritan is back, jumping over the bench.
Never really want to do that.
One-on-one. Tavon looked like he might have got away with a foul there. I thought he hit his arm. That one was called.
Again, the offensive rebound really paying off here.
It's a bit of a role switch from the women's game where Brookdale was getting all the offensive rebounds.
Exactly.
Now the men's squad really can't pull any down.
Cobb just following the play, got the offensive rebound, and got the foul. Ryan Reese Jr. in the game for the first time now.
Tavon Bennett is not happy on the sidelines. He thought he got tagged out of the game, and he was behind the bench, ready to put his warm-up on. Coach Chizek told him, get out on the court.
But he's on the court, he's knocking down
three. There we go. So he can't stay mad at him.
Maybe it was a little bit of a decoy play there, I don't know.
Can't stay mad at him for that long. Looks like we're going to have Crosby checking in as another one of the tall guys from Raritan checks in, number 5, Robert Edwards. Another 3. We're trading blows here. Uppercut after uppercut. It's like a boxing match.
It is back and forth. Lead has been going back and forth, and it's quite a game we got here.
Tyler Grzeski, and now he's pressing the defense on.
Good move to get inside.
That's what it's going to open up.
Yeah. And a good job to hustle and retain possession.
Scrappy.
Edwards.
He's a scrappy player.
Better get that ball in.
Yeah.
And have to call a timeout.
I don't want to burn a timeout just yet. And they're not as important as in the end of a close game, but
you got to value the possession. I mean, you can't get the ball in. You got to call timeout.
So Coach Chizak's going to talk it up with his team. We're going to have the cheerleaders come out. Put on a show for the audience. Six and a half remaining. Raritan Valley up 27-25. Raritan Valley 0-2 in the region, so hoping to grab their first region game here. But Brookdale is not making it easy for them. They've been trading blows back and forth.
Two pretty evenly matched teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, both teams play hard in the defensive end, and that's a key to winning. And there's a turnover there, bad inbounds pass.
Yeah, he just needed to get it
out of the timeout after you had trouble with the inbounds pass to begin with, you'd think that there was a bit of an emphasis on the inbounds, but just something Coach Chizak's not going to be happy about is coming out of a timeout and just wasting a timeout, basically, turning the ball over. Good move there. A little stop and pop.
Ball poked out. Looks like, it was last touch by number 5, Robert Edwards.
Again, good hustle, trying to get to that offensive board.
Yeah. Noah Dean inbounding to Terrell Cox.
Cox seems to be handling the majority of the possessions.
Yeah.
Playing Bennett off the ball a little bit more than he was last year. A good move by Bennett and a great dish to Dean, but hesitated.
Got to get it up there, yeah.
Got to go right up with that. And here comes Raritan back the other way.
Coach Chizak visibly frustrated by that, instantly grabbing Brian Crosby off the bench.
Another offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound, and then a foul.
Man.
And Raritan's loving it over there on the sideline.
These are the plays where you start to string those together where one team's going to start to pull away from the other.
Making a bit of a run.
Yeah, you can't let those happen on either side of the ball.
Maybe Coach Chizak wants to get a little bit more size in there going to Crosby.
Yeah.
With the rebounding issues they've had last couple of possessions here.
That's Noah's third foul. So he's going to come out. In comes Brian Crosby, freshman out of sophomore out of Middletown.
Washington heads in for the Golden Lions.
28-25, looking to make it 29. So Cox is bringing it up once again.
Bennett calls out the play.
Seems to be the way they've been handling things so far.
Good move by Bennett.
Crosby does grab it away. Long shot by Cox, and it's good.
Again, well executed. Bennett found the open man. Crosby able to handle it and make that extra pass and find the three-point shooter.
So bring it back to a one-point game. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Jerron Smith.
It's like they're looking to post up Chrisman.
Yeah. Lance Roden's quietly been having a great game.
Doing a good job of denying him the ball. Shot clock winding down, 7 seconds.
Taking down, they got to get it down. The bench is starting to call it out a little too late.
And there's another offensive rebound. And another.
And there's one more. You got big bodies in there who can't stop these guys. I mean, number 2, Lance Roden is 6'1".
That's not something we saw a lot of last year. Brookdale really controlled the boards all season.
They really did.
Coach Chizak's just kind of scrambling to find guys that are willing to go out there and do the dirty work.
And some may think it's knee-jerk reactions by Coach Chizak as the ball flies out of bounds there. It's going to go Raritan's way. But all of his moves are very calculated. Even though they seem very quick and off the cuff, they always are very good moves.
Yeah.
Johnson heads in for the Blues.
Certain things tend to work, quicker than other things, and sometimes you know, you have a plan and it doesn't really work. You gotta you know when to let it go. And he does a really good job of just kind of deciding, you know what, that didn't work. I need to go with a different look, and they get it done.
And basketball, especially, because the game never stops. Really,
exactly.
Your mind's got to be moving 1,000,000 miles a minute as a coach, because you always got to be seeing different matchups. Who's going to fit in where when you got a deep bench like Brookdale does. And the shot goes in good there.
Crosby not really doing a good job there on the defensive end, just kind of just following his man as opposed to getting a hand in his face and trying to block the shot. Bennett sizing up his man.
Yeah.
Holds up for three to good shot.
There he goes. I was trying to listen to what number 13, Gerard Smith, was saying. He seems like he's trying to figure out Bennett. I heard him say something every time, so he's trying to figure out what his moves are and what his tell is. But there he is driving in, tosses it off into the corner. But his shot was, oh, there you go. You got to swarm him at that point.
There you go.
There it is.
All right, shuffle the feet there.
Yep.
A good defensive possession there, but that was something they really needed on that possession.
Especially because now it's still that 2-point game. You don't want to let start to get away.
We just talked about it. Coach Uzak just finding it really quickly, knowing what wasn't working, and found something that would work, and the defense really stepped up there on that possession.
3:12 remaining, 33-31 in favor of the Raritan Valley Golden Lions.
And it seems like Bennett's really been the focal point of the offense here.
Yes.
Ball's been in his hands the last couple possessions, and they're really trying to work off of him.
Drives
good
right
move
in,
there.
he gets hit hard. Number 11, Isaiah Johnson.
Johnson's looked good here. He's really getting to the basket, creating opportunities for his teammates. Now don't let his size fool you. He's only 6 feet, but he plays bigger than that.
Second personal, 6.
So Brookdale looking like they maybe went a little bit around the tri-state area, grabbing some people from the Bronx. A couple guys from Hackensack, Long Branch area, local here. Going out to Neptune as well. They do recruiting, even though it's community college.
Even out to Essex County, they got guys from Orange. So Bennett's from Orange.
Yeah.
So, they kind of do a little bit of, finding guys that fit the system.
Raritan Valley went all over the place, too. They got somebody from Pennsylvania, Florida.
Yeah.
So, it's a diverse squads here coming into the Robert J. Collins Arena tonight with 2:59 left. And they made it a 1-point game, 33-32. Golden Lions still with the lead.
Interestingly, we haven't seen Norbert Allen in quite a while.
No. He was, he was having a little bit of a tough time at the start.
He was.
I don't know if it was maybe the speed of some of the other big guys that were up there with him. Yeah. Number 11 called on. Anthony Wright down.
But again, Raritan, they're being aggressive. They're going to the basket. Look, they traveled there, and, not a great possession, but the mentality is get to the basket, create problems, draw fouls, do everything that you're supposed to do to win this game.
Yeah. So see, now they got Richardson.
Ooh, that's a tough pass. That's another errant pass by Cox. He's struggling a little bit with that, but I think he's just got to settle down and make a better decision.
You see, they got Richardson covering Tavon Bennett now.
Yeah. Which is interesting
defense,
because Bennett's been going off a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Brookdale's put number 11, Isaiah Johnson, on. He's been on him for a decent amount of the night, and Richardson's been having himself a game. Johnson left him open, but Crosby came in for the defense.
Came in a little bit late there. Just, not a bad play, just a little bit late. Just saw it maybe at the last second and couldn't get his feet in position. Ended up committing the foul.
So that's the 9th team foul for the Jersey Blues as they have the 1-point deficit at the moment. And the shot goes. So, it is really never too early to talk about Christmas. 90.5 The Night is going to do their part to get you into the holiday spirit. Join us this Christmas Eve starting at 7 p.m. when we'll start playing nothing but cool Yule tunes, completely uninterrupted, straight until 3 o'clock Christmas afternoon. So let 90.5 The Night provide the carols as you're decking your halls, trimming your tree, or just enjoying that special eggnog. Remember, join us this Christmas Eve starting at 7 p.m. for 21 hours of completely uninterrupted, commercial-free holiday cheer. Only here on Brookdale Public Radio, 90.5 The Night. There he goes, flying in. Terrell Cox saves it from going out of bounds. Really hit hard into the stands there. He's still down.
Is he all right?
He's getting back up.
He looks to be okay.
It was just that initial, that initial bit of pain. When you go flying into a metal bar. But he's back up. He's doing all right. Limping off a little bit, but.
Got to appreciate the effort there. And his teammates all giving him a hand.
He flew right into there.
Great job by our.
That was a great shot.
Good shot.
That was
by
an
our camera guy.
shot.
Great job
there.
in the control room there, getting that replay up there. Well done, folks.
1:48 remaining, 34-32. Raritan up. Brookdale looking to add some more championship banners. We got one more coming up.
Yep.
That's soon to be hung is for the women's soccer team. Big congratulations to them winning this past weekend for their second straight one.
Back-to-back national champions. That's
with
nothing to sneeze at.
See if they can get 3. But the season just ended, so we'll turn the focus to the basketball squads. Now we got baseball coming up in the spring as well. But it's all basketball right now, where we do have a banner hanging up. Coach Chizak's 2013 men's squad went 33-1.
Quite an impressive showing there.
The men almost got it last year. They got very close as well as the women. I believe both of them lost in the second round, if I'm remembering right.
The men lost in the semifinal.
Yeah.
And then they ended up with winning the third place game.
There he goes, Richardson.
Yeah, if he hung out of that ball, he might have had some room there.
Yeah.
Great pass by Richardson and a great cut.
Saw it all the way.
Oh, and a couple of misses there.
Couldn't finish at the basket. Muscled away there was Crosby. Over to Bennett. And they are not slowing down. Shot's going to go up immediately. Saw some elbows being thrown down in the paint there, too.
Brian Reese gets his first bucket. So a little bit of contributions from everywhere here. Good move there. Good finish.
That was a very nice shot there.
Again, you gotta love the pace of this game. There's both teams really intense on the defensive end, and nothing's coming easy. But if you make good plays, you get rewarded. 2-point game.
Brian Reese with the last basket, right into Crosby, and it falls in for him. Fired up.
Great pass and a great finish combined for a 3-point play. Can't ask for anything better than that.
Heading up to the basket. He was about to just set the world on fire with that one.
I mean, he was energized. He took a lot of contact on that.
Yeah, he really did.
Still was able to finish, and really a much needed little 3-point play here opportunity because Brookdale was caught on their heels a little bit. Can't finish, but
almost rebounded there. Yeah, but it's still a tie game, so 36 all. 50 seconds remaining in the period. We'll see what team's going to come out on top at the half. They're going to hold on to the ball for a little bit. 25 seconds left on the shot clock.
It's interesting to see that they're letting Richardson kind of play off the ball.
Yeah.
But, and there's a great defensive play by.
He's going to get right in there. And it just goes in.
Isaiah Johnson read it perfectly.
Yeah.
He knew they wanted to go back to Richardson, and he just snuffed it out. He just, you know what? He's jumped in the pass lane and made the play and finished at the basket.
Everybody in the area, everybody in the arena wanted to slam.
Yeah,
they wanted to slam real bad.
Maybe he didn't get up as high as he wanted to. There's a
and
great
there goes one more to Von Bennett. And he can get it to him again. Lays it in for another easy basket. So just a swing of things. Brookdale's going to have a 4-point lead heading into the half.
Unless
if Raritan Valley can't make a play here.
Good look. It's deep, but it's good. Can't finish. Offensive rebound, no. And a great finish. A couple of big defensive stops there and a couple easy layups on the other end. And Brookdale's looking really good going into you got to feel good about it going into the break.
Isaiah Johnson, little bright spot there at the end, grabbing the last 4 points. And Tavon Bennett helping on the second one there. Great job.
Yeah, I mean, Bennett played really well for the whole, first half.
Yeah.
Really got them going offensively. And on the defensive end, like we said, Isaiah Johnson with that big steal there. They made some great plays. Got contributions from everybody. A couple guys in foul trouble. Dean got himself in foul trouble, a little bit later in the half. But look for them to come out in the second half with the same kind of energy. I mean, that was a well-played half by both teams.
So don't go away just yet. About 15 minutes, we'll be back. Brookdale up 40-36 at the half against Raritan Valley.
I choose to coach national champions. We've had some great success. The program, it's produced, I think, some great student athletes. We've been successful on the court, and we've also been very successful off the court. I'm Paul Chizak, head basketball coach of the Jersey Blues national champions.
Success starts at Brookdale.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Robert J. Collins Arena for the second half of action. Brookdale with that quick little 4-point plays together they put together to bring it to a 40-36 lead.
A big closeout to the half. A much-needed little run they had there.
Yeah.
They're going to find themselves down. They scored a couple baskets. That big and one play by Crosby. And they really just, went thriving into the half.
Yeah. So we're going to head back into it here. We'd like to remind you guys that Brookdale TV and Brookdale Public Radio 90.5 tonight are mobile and everywhere you can go. With the radio, you can go ahead to the Google Play Store, the App Store on your iPhone or iPad, any tablet phone, anything like that, and download the Brookdale Public Radio app. Listen to regular station, alt rock, Brookdale Student Radio, and even the FM flashback. And then also Brookdale TV is now live streaming online. Head over to brookdalecc.edu. Head over to the community tab and then click on Brookdale Television. From there, you head over to the live streaming link, and you are fully into it with everything Brookdale TV is putting on the airwaves. So whenever you aren't in the area, you got no excuse. You can watch Brookdale everywhere.
That's it. We come back out here in the second half. Looks like the starting lineup, but minus somebody. Minus Dean, because I guess he's in foul trouble. So
yeah, so they have.
So Gay's going to get the start of the second half here.
Correct.
And it looks like, other than that, we're with the same lineup.
Refs having a discussion here at the half-court line.
I think they're trying to figure out the possession here.
Yeah. It ended off with Raritan taking the last shot. Or no, Brookdale. They took a last shot. I thought Brookdale grabbed possession at the end.
It's like a little confusion over that.
So Tavon Bennett's going to pass it in at the half-court line. Terrell Cox firing up the second half. Right over to William Gay.
Good job by Gay getting into the lane. A little floater.
William Gay.
Floated.
So this is the way, this is the time that you start to pull away. Nice defense there by Gay. And Raritan Valley's offense has slowed down from what we saw before. But
Richardson.
I almost called him Trent Richardson.
James Richardson again.
James Richardson
getting in the lane and just goes
man.
over the top of everybody. He's got some ups. Off the ball foul there.
So, yeah. It's not like he called it on 31, but.
Yeah, not sure who. I think maybe he meant 13. I don't know.
Yeah. Regardless, Tavon Bennett's going to take it up.
Pick and roll with the big man here.
Yeah, he's back in the game. He wasn't in since the opening minutes.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how many minutes he gets here.
Yeah. He's got to produce. Almost got it in there, just in and out.
A little bit of a rushed shot there.
That was
the double team coming. I think he just kind of rushed it a little bit.
He was in there in the beginning of the first half, but he wasn't producing.
Yeah, well, they're going to run a double team at him every time. They're not going to let him get down there by himself and get an easy basket. So he's got to really do a better job of recognizing that double team, and his teammates need to, flash through the lane and get open for him. And
he's really got to show, his worth, because there are a lot of other big guys on this squad that can really turn it up. Three goes from the corner, and it's good. Number 13, Jaron Smith. So bringing it right back to a one-point game. Brookdale at 42-41 now. 18.5 remaining in the game.
Yeah, and Raritan's getting loud over there on their bench. Gay again in the lane. And a good tip in there by Allen, but just can't find it.
Me and Tim, one of our cameramen, were just talking as Richardson is driving down again.
And
he makes it look easy. Taking the lead. We were saying
no words for that. That was just unbelievable.
We remembered Raritan Valley from the Region 19 tournament last year.
He is special, this kid.
So he's going to head to the line and try to make it a three-point play to put them over the top for a two-point lead. And it goes. So 44-42 with Raritan Valley quickly taking the lead only 2 minutes into the second half. And now the bench is fired up, and that offense is right back to where it was.
It only took Richardson about a minute and a half to get going, and you got to watch out for it now. Oh, good play there.
Quick shot. It's bouncing all around.
It's a shooter's touch right there.
Coach Chizak calling out plays from the sideline, but a quick breakdown.
It's the ball here. They called the travel.
Tavon Bennett was holding his ground, too, so I don't think even if he did, that would have got called offensive.
Just a great defensive play there by Bennett. Big stop there by Brookdale. A chance now to regain the lead.
So now we're all tied up. Terrell Cox slowing things down a little bit for the Blues. seems a little confused. Tavon Bennett seems a little confused what he was going to be doing there.
Good move there by Cox, but just a little hesitant there to shoot the ball. He seems to be a little hesitant to shoot the ball. Good move there.
Nice move inside there.
Johnson getting to the basket.
He's proving his worth.
Richardson can't hit the jump shot.
And that's where,
a big offensive rebound. Another miss, and a good job there by rebounding by Gay. Johnson to push the ball and finds the big man who's just a little bit out in front of him. That pass has to have maybe a little bit more air on it, give the big man a chance to get underneath it and finish. Good idea, just not executed.
And Norbert Allen has been trying to get into it this game.
Richardson just goes right around Allen with the left hand.
He's too quick.
He is. He's got that left hand. He can go either way with the left or the right. It's hard to stop that move.
So we're going back and forth again. 46 all, just under 17 minutes remaining here in the game. Terrell Cox has been bringing up the ball a lot, but he's been kind of quiet.
Yeah, and another bad pass by Cox. It's probably the third or fourth one we've seen from him.
Open shot from the corner. Just goes off the far side of the rim.
Good hustle by the big man to get to that ball.
Yeah. Norbert Allen at the sideline there. Bennett 3.
No good there. Brookdale doing a good job of getting back.
Raritan Valley is pushing it every offensive possession.
Stepping up there. Cox taking the charge.
So that was Jaleel Chrisman driving in there. And Terrell Cox, with ice in his veins, did not move.
Takes a lot of guts to step up there and take that from a big man like that.
Yeah. 6'6" against 5'11".
Yeah, that's a lot. Again, that shows the determination on the defensive end here.
Yeah.
This program is built on defense, and you see it here. Even with the new group of guys, they're really trying to get out there and just play great defense. Cox again throwing that ball away, just not really there for him. Quickly down comes Raritan. Missed there, but offensive rebound.
Offensive rebounding has been big.
Allen does a good job though, getting in the way there, getting the defensive rebound rather. Oh, good move by Gay. Good move.
Yeah,
Pump fake, the hesitation dribble, and just went right baseline and went right to the basket. So, good possession there by Brookdale. Kind of pushing the ball. You could see Bennett kind of call him to push the ball a little bit there.
So if you'd like to find out more about 90.5 tonight, need to catch up on all the latest music news or find out what cool shoes are coming to town, you can do all that. Plus, check out in-studio photos and videos, become a member, or see what's happening in your community, all on the brand new 90.5thenight.org. Once you've logged in, you'll find lots of special features like staff pages, Song of the Week, and local news. You can listen to all of our streams and learn more about special programs. So next time you need to know what the song was you just heard, want to re-listen to an interview, or see what's happening over the weekend all along the Jersey Shore, check out the brand new 90.5thenight.org. Quick possession there.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. Raritan seems to be pushing the ball, but they're not really coming up with points. So maybe they want to slow it down and run it and get a little bit of offense.
Oh, big block there on Tavon Bennett. Right in transition, right the other way, and Terrell Cox on the defense as well.
Good thing they got that padding there, huh?
Yeah.
In a Paul George situation.
Absolutely. But sportsmanship all around, as we say before every basketball
game. It looked like it could have been a lot worse than it was.
It was a high-speed collision that ended in a good way, with no injuries and helping each other up.
And as I just said, that they were pushing the ball a lot. This time it worked out for them while getting to the foul line here, but they do seem to be moving the ball really quickly up the floor.
So Jerron Smith brings it to a one-point game. We're going to have Norbert Allen
out, Grzeski in. Grzeski getting an early call here after his great play in the first half.
And he'll make the second 2-point lead for the Golden Lions of Raritan Valley.
What a great name. We haven't been saying that enough.
I know. They got to have some golden jerseys, though.
Yeah, I mean, the warm-ups look nice with a little bit of gold in them, but not enough gold in the uniforms.
Some of the players are trying to put it on the shoes.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Trying to get a little bit of the colors in there. Grzeski, deep three again.
Out. Good rebound there, and a good defensive play. Yeah. Look, there's effort on both sides there. There's an offensive rebound. Okay, you gave up the offensive rebound, but a great job by Chrisman to just stay in there, get that block, and just prevent the the putback, because he got outworked in the beginning, but really made up for it.
Yeah.
Exactly, he made up for it. I mean, listen, you're not gonna get every play, right?
Ball tapped out there.
Oh, they're going to say, no, they're going to say,
oh.
They're going to say Cox actually threw it out. It didn't come in bounds to begin with.
Oh, okay.
It looked like it might have hit the line. That was a
I thought, yeah.
bad decision there, though.
That's a close one.
Yeah, but
the
Cox
ref was
again
right
having
there.
a lot of trouble with the passing
I
game.
know. Some of his shots haven't been going his way either.
It might be starting to get in his head a little bit.
Coach Chizak is rolling with him, though.
Yeah.
No substitutions as of yet for Cox.
Turning the ball over. Once you start turning the ball over a lot, I mean, there's only a matter of time that Coach Chizak's going to be able to put up with this at some point.
Once that red starts creeping up Chizak's neck, that's when people start getting pulled. And there comes one in right now. He's calling in Crosby. But the action on the court doesn't stop. Big play here.
Good rebound there by Gay.
They got a little bit of a break. Defense is catching up to him.
Good move by Bennett. Good hesitation there.
Shot didn't go his way. Now we got a one-on-one situation.
Watch out for this. Here it comes.
And he slams it in.
Alley-oop and the slam.
Bridson Rivera. Brookdale not used to being on the receiving end of those slams. Now the Raritan Valley bench is chanting it up.
That kind of play will get you going.
Getting loud.
Bennett needed to throw that a little bit better, but
Isaiah Johnson trying to silence him, but it doesn't land.
Johnson did a good job of catching that, but it really needed to be a better pass.
Fast possession here as well.
They're going to call that a block.
And there's Cox taking the charge.
No, that's a blocking foul.
Oh.
Yeah, he just got there a little bit late, maybe leaned into it a little bit too much. Didn't really get the call there.
50-46, Raritan Valley with the 4-point lead now. Trying to bring it up a little more. Coach Chizak is saying he wasn't even sure. He's saying the ref wasn't even sure of what they were calling. So that is the third team foul for the
a lot of
Jersey
whistles here in the
Blues.
second half.
Yeah. So number 15, William Gay, is going to come out. We're going to get the second free throw attempt here from Anthony Wright Downing out of Philadelphia.
Ugh. Philadelphia.
I got a Giants fan sitting next to me. That's why I say no right now, ladies and gentlemen. Notice how I haven't said that. One gentleman was from Miami, Florida, because I'm a Jets fan, so. But here's Cox in the middle. Got to toss it out. He's getting a little bit of pressure defensively.
Yeah, good job that time. Not panicking and just making the right play.
Didn't force it.
Yeah. Plenty of time here. Still over 10 seconds on the shot clock.
But Brookdale's got to come away with points here on this
good
possession.
Good move there by Johnson.
Getting up tall with that shot. And that's what they needed. Making it a 4-point game. Now they got to transition that over to defense where they really need a stop here. 3 attempt. Falls off the top of the rim.
Oh, and they call
a foul on Crosby that he elbowed. He threw the elbow on him.
And that's a shame because Grzeski looked like he had that ball no matter what.
Foul number 20, Ryan Crosby. Second personal, 4th team foul.
Brooklyn
Ball
needs to
going
stop
all
here.
around and driving in.
Oh,
it
that
almost
was
grabbed it.
Very ambitious attempt there to dunk the ball.
That was a little bit of a sell job there, but the ref caught onto that one pretty quick.
This would be a big shot here if we can knock this down.
That is
huge. Big time 3. Cuts it to 1.
So 52-51. Raritan Valley still in the lead. But Isaiah Johnson is keeping Brookdale in
definitely. Bennett's been quieted here, but Johnson's definitely stepping up.
Driving inside. Ball gets knocked out the back by
there.
Cox.
So lucky bounce there to Rivera.
Yeah, putback was good. Cox got it off the backside. There he is with the ball again.
Pick and roll with Crosby.
Anthony Wright Downing has been on him all game.
Johnson again.
The corner.
In and out. Here comes Richardson now with the ball.
He's been
You're
quiet.
going to have to stop him. He's going to get in the lane. He's going to create.
But don't forget about him.
Finish. He just gets up over the defense.
And there he goes saying, don't
and
forget
you can hear
about
Coach
me.
Chizak calling it at half court. Stop him. Stop the ball. You cannot let him get ahead of steam going because he's going to finish at the basket.
And with all the noise coming in Raritan Valley side, you think we were at that stadium. Brookdale's bench has been very quiet this game.
You know what? You're right. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Coach Chizak doesn't want them to be too loud, but you know, there's got to be some energy over there because these guys are really struggling now.
And that's a rebound you got to get if you're Crosby. Nice pass inside.
And a good job by Crosby to defend that.
Yeah, good job coming back on the defense.
Got Crosby if he sees it. Oh, good
Flying
move.
in.
Johnson.
Almost rolls his way.
Gets the foul call. Again, just creating out of nowhere. Isaiah Johnson just needed to do something to get them going offensively, and he's doing it.
Pushing right in, going all around. I think he kind of ran into him towards the end when 23 was coming in at the end for the defense.
A couple substitutions here coming from Coach Chizak.
So if you heard our courtside announcer, that is Bridson Rivera's third personal foul. All of them for the Raritan Valley Golden Lions for this half. First shot lands.
So Dean back in. He's got 3 fouls. 3 or 2? 3, right?
Yeah, I think he has 3. Can't remember for sure, but it is now a 4-point game in favor of Raritan Valley still. Make that 3. Just under 11 minutes left in the game. Brookdale needs to close this gap. But Raritan Valley is doing a great job of keeping this small lead they have.
Richardson again. Coach Chizak wants a timeout. They're going to have to do something.
I mean,
they're going to have to run a second defender at him, get the ball out of his hand. You cannot let him just penetrate. You play off him because you don't want to give him the lane. He just pulls up and knocks it down for 15 feet. Nothing you can do about that.
Whether you believe in the announcer's curse or not, I might have just gave it to him because I said I haven't heard much of Richardson soon, and there he goes with the last 4 points for the Lions.
And again, it's a perfect example of what he's been doing all game, really helping him now because he's been getting to the basket, so they play off him just a little bit, takes that one step, 15-foot jumper, no problem.
So when you log on to 90.5thenight.org, you normally check out the artist interview archive, local news, but now they have the free song of the week. So the song of the week is Boxers from Matthew Ryan. You can download the tune for free and get links to his website with Brookdale's brand new song of the week on the very new, very nice redesigned 90.5thenight.org. So log on now for music videos, for the Twitter and Instagram feeds, and to download a new free song by Matthew Ryan from all the artists you love on your favorite local public radio station, Brookdale Public Radio, 90.5 The Night.
And as we come out of this timeout, it's a very crucial time in the game now for Brookdale. You're down 5, been struggling a little bit on the defensive end, and maybe a little bit even on the offensive end if it wasn't for Johnson. Really need to come out of this timeout and just establish something on both ends of the floor that's going to get you back, into the lead here and just keep you from getting down. You turn your head and it could be a 10, 15-point game. So you got to make sure that you get yourself back in the game here and really cut the gap here.
And there's a big round of applause for the Brookdale fans for the future little Brookdale Blues cheerleader there. Coming out and entertaining the crowd. 10:43 left, 58-53. Golden Lions lead. They've been holding it strong ever since really kind of getting that big breakout towards in the first minute and a half.
Good move, Bennett.
Right inside.
Great move.
Yeah.
Much needed basket there.
This
and now
is where he's got to start to turn it up.
End. That's it. We got to get the stops the defensive end now. It's a good look for 3. Can't knock it down.
That's the problem when you try to keep 2 guys. Yeah.
No foul call on that one. Bennett gets
comes
it back
up with it right around.
Hey, a lucky bounce. You know what? They didn't get the foul call, but they stayed with it. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game, just like we said. You got to come out here with some energy, and they definitely have.
Those are some make-or-break possessions there.
One stop away from being able to take a lead here.
But Brookdale almost slipped up on defense last possession. They double-teamed Richardson, and they left 13 wide open for the 3, but he missed it. Right back, and he's open for his own 3 shot.
Just off the mark. Wow.
It didn't look like he was expecting that one, but he grabbed it. Skarzeski from the corner hit a couple threes. He was getting hit a little bit there. He got hit in the face.
Big time possession here, a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, you can see the contact there on the replay.
Look for Bennett to maybe go one-on-one with Richardson right here. Thomas pops out for 3. Johnson.
Good.
Yeah.
He's
Johnson.
draining him. Coach Chizak almost ran out and gave him a hug on the court there. 59-58.
Like a crap in
Grabbing
the
the
corner
lead
there.
back.
Good move there.
You got to translate it over to defense, and they didn't, giving the lead right back. But it's now a one-point game, so they're going to be trading shots again. I wasn't looking, but we're hearing some crowd reaction from it as well. And Tyler Grzeski
I believe they
and
called a double foul.
Lance Roden just,
they called a double foul, right?
exchanging some turkey recipes down there with Thanksgiving coming up.
Number 2, Lance Roden. And on Brookdale, number 12.
So double foul assessed on Grzeski and
Roden.
yeah, Roden.
Oh, Bennett getting swarmed there, but he got the ball out.
Johnson looking to make a move here. Good spin
Oh,
move to the
boy.
basket. Can't finish.
Tap back. Doesn't go in. Second opportunity.
Dean couldn't get the follow there. But a great move by Johnson. Oh, and a tough pass.
So they're going to catch a. We'll see if they'll catch a break. And they did. So the ball's going to go back to the Jersey Blues.
He had the man in the corner.
Yeah, you see Coach Kevin Ryan telling him to slow it down a little bit.
They've been pushing the ball a lot, and it's worked a little bit. But sometimes they do get out ahead of themselves and maybe trying to make a little bit too much happen in one possession. And you really got to take it one possession at a time and really just make plays and get it going here.
8:40 remaining.
1 point
60
game.
to 59. Yeah, still a 1 point game in favor of Raritan Valley. Shot from the corner, in and out, but grabbed by Noah
rebound
there.
Oh, Dean. Oh, dangerous pass there.
Yeah.
But Dean making his presence felt. Got in there, got the rebound, and give his team a second opportunity.
Lightning fast reactions by the referee to get out of the way of that one.
For Raritan Valley.
Here comes
on
Rivera.
trajectory for out of bounds.
Here comes Rivera with 3 fouls, so watch out for him. Been a defensive presence for them. Big guy in there. But causing problems for Brookdale. Johnson and Bennett, a little two-man game here.
Bennett driving in.
Good move by Bennett.
Pop
Good
back
move.
shot.
Pulls
Very
it
nice.
up.
Bennett.
Tavon Bennett really showing that he's put this team, the leadership role this season. Because Richardson moving all around.
Rivera getting in. I just said it.
Grab
Rivera
that
comes in. He's a
shot,
big
yeah.
presence in there, getting offensive rebound.
Still a lot of time. 8 minutes remaining in this game. As we are
Back to Bennett. This time we pick and roll with Noah Dean. Bennett in. Try to draw a foul there. No call.
And Bennett's got to get
They
back
got
up.
two men back. They got to get back on defense.
I understand you want to try to get the call, but you
Deep
can't
three.
milk it too long because something like that can
Rivera
happen.
again, offensive rebound.
Noah Dean there, yeah.
I got hit in the face.
Seemed like they traded blows a little bit. They both got hit in the face a little bit.
Dean's 4th foul.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Coach Izak does. He's going to go
Crosby.
to.
Oh,
no, a little bit of a change here. Norbert Allen going to come back in.
So a little bit of a last-second adjustment. And we're also going to see Terrell Cox come in, possibly for Tavon Bennett. Looks like he's coming off the side already.
I may just be going over to talk to Coach Izak. We'll see what they end up doing. And it's going to be Bennett. Yep, it is going to be Bennett.
So 7.5 left.
Cox and Allen check back in for Brookdale.
And that free throw extends it to a three-point game.
So Raritan Valley trying to pull away again. Brookdale had him going back and forth a little bit. 6 fouls for the Blues and 5 for the Golden Lions. Tyler Grzeski got the ball now.
Cox wide open. Couldn't finish.
Having a tough time with his shot
That's a
tonight.
good look.
Yeah. That's the thing. He hasn't been taking bad shots. They've been good shots. They just haven't been landing for him.
They got to get out there on Richardson before he starts moving. They better get another man on him.
William
They
Gay
give
is
up the
waiting
ball.
at the scorer's table now to check in.
Travel by, yep, that's a carry. So good job of Cox, though, coming in there and really knocking down Richardson a little bit.
Stout defense there.
For the Blues.
Richardson hasn't seen much stout defense, so that was really the first of it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Cox got up in his face, and I think
Yeah.
Cox's speed really gave Richardson a little bit of a problem there. He couldn't really go by him. Good move there by Isaiah Johnson. Grzeski, big-time offensive rebound.
Flying in there, grabbing the rebound. And they needed it. They got to capitalize now. 30 seconds fresh shot clock, so take your time. And there they go, setting up a play. Driving in over to the fresh-in William Gay. Touch
Floater
shot,
there.
yeah.
Offensive rebound by the big man.
He grabs it. Nice pass inside to Isaiah Johnson.
Grzeski with the tap
Grzeski.
couldn't do it. And if they hurry up, they can get back.
Right on,
bad pass there.
They caught a little bit of luck.
A little hesitation there. I don't know if that's too much of a hesitation there. He might have had it originally, but
they tried to sell the foul with
hurry up.
Grzeski on him. Isaiah Johnson,
go right to the basket.
He will get himself a foul.
Couple of defensive stops on both ends.
Yeah.
Both teams really locking it down on the defensive end here, but Brookdale with a chance to cut the lead a little bit here. And again, Johnson really just being the offensive weapon that they need. They're just going back and forth between Bennett and Johnson, with Bennett on the bench. Really just Johnson's the focal point of the offense here.
Yeah, ever since that little run he had at the end of the second half, he has been Brookdale's offense through and through in the second half. He makes that first free throw to make it a 2-point game, trying to bring it to 1.
See if Johnson can knock down the second one. And you know, 1-point game means you got to stop. You got a chance to take the lead. So again, the defensive end is going to be the emphasis here.
And he makes the second. So this is, like you said, defense.
Huge. Every possession now, as we're just under 6 minutes now, every possession has become bigger and bigger and bigger.
They all count. You can't let any slip away from you.
They're going to go to Richardson on the. See what they can do here.
See, they're starting to slow it a little bit, play a little bit more smart.
Trying to move it away a little bit just so that he can get some space to create.
He was open.
That's a big-time three right there. That's a huge shot. We'll be back up to 4.
That was a good play because Richardson was somewhat open, but Terrell Cox playing good defense, not letting him get the ball to him, and they didn't force it and got the 3 because of it. Turnaround by Grzeski.
Oh, but a big-time play there by the big man.
He can't get it in there. Throwing his body around, and ooh. There we go, so no.
With the call here.
Nothing malicious there. Just fighting for the
call
ball. Helps
foul on.
So it sounded like he said 23, so that would be against Raritan Valley.
That's Rivera. If it's on him, that's 4.
That's 4, yep.
Let's see what the call is here in a second. It is on Rivera, indeed. We'll see if Coach Kevin Ryan decides to stay with Rivera or, you know, we're 5 minutes to go. He may just decide to stay with Rivera and see how far he can get him.
So they're having a conversation with the ref, trying to get an explanation on exactly what the call was.
Big man Norbert Allen here at the free throw line. See if he can knock down the free throws here. First one is no good. A little bit of a battle for the rebound, but well done. And secured by Jaleel Chrisman. Good pass by Richardson. Oh, that's a tough call on the big man. He thought he got all ball. I think Coach Ezek thinks he got all ball.
We'll see it here. That was
not a lot of contact there. I mean, that was a tough call.
It's hard to call when the game's going on. You know, we can all be armchair referees here and watch the instant replays, but he got a lot of contact on that ball, not much on the body. But regardless, he makes the shot. Back up to that 5-point lead. 5:07 left in the game.
Javon Bennett back in the game now.
Yep. It's been a very physical game. Tyler Grzeski coming off the court. He was getting, you know, thrown around a little bit and firing it back to him. The Golden Lions bench is chanting. Brookdale offense is driving. Nice spin move there by Cox. Once again.
Having trouble finishing.
Yeah.
Brookdale now needing stops now. The clock is ticking down and the lead is at 5. Sorry, 6. Richardson.
Trying to find something here. Yeah, Richardson Wasn't forcing the shot. Got it over.
Big three there again by Jaron Smith.
That was a dagger at 4.5 minutes. Brought it to a 9-point lead now.
Huge game. This is a huge possession now. Brookdale's got to find a way to get points here. They go to Bennett, and he's fouled.
So the game was a little gravel pit there for going a little back and forth. But now a 9-point lead.
These free throws are huge. Every point now, I mean, it's getting down to the point where you got to get stops and scoring every time down. 4 minutes is not a lot of time to come back.
These free throws are big here. You can't count them out because you saw how fast those 4 points came at the end of the half.
Ooh, and a big miss there.
That's a tough one. Right off the back of the rim. And this is something that me and you have never seen before.
Yeah.
We've always seen the Brookdale's men team win every single game here.
First loss we've ever seen here.
Yeah. Don't count them out just yet. It's an 8-point game, just over 4 minutes left.
Again,
but Raritan Valley is holding this lead strong.
Defensive possession is huge. Cox really getting all up in Smith's face here. Rivera caught a little bit away from the basket with the ball there. There we go. Richardson
they're just going to go to work
here
in until he fouls out, it seems like.
Richardson, can't get it. That's a close one.
Yeah, he almost tipped that one back in, too.
Oh, good hesitation dribble there.
Isaiah Johnson was looking for a call, but he got the ball out of bounds on the Raritan Valley Golden Lions.
An interesting decision here by Coach Kevin Ryan to stick with Rivera with 4 fouls.
I guess he figures might as well ride him out.
Bennett can't connect.
Tapped away there by Norbert Allen.
Can't come up with it, though.
Driving in.
Yeah, that's a travel.
Little travel there, yeah.
Again,
Jaron Smith just trying in.
Raritan just having a little bit of trouble now. The last couple of possessions, you're really, Brookdale doing a good job of just keeping themselves in this game. Got to get baskets, though.
3.5 minutes left, and they really got to start scoring if they want to pull this one out.
Bennett from way downtown.
Just off, grabbed by Norbert Allen. He's going to pass it off to Johnson.
Johnson fouled, and hey, clock has stopped, the chance to get points, and this is exactly what Brookdale needs to be doing. A huge offensive rebound by Norbert Allen, and that's why he's in there. Coach Gizek seems to be staying with this lineup for a little bit here.
Yeah.
Really liking the contributions he's been getting.
Somewhat working.
Yeah, the big man, Allen's doing a lot of good job on the defensive end and also getting rebounds. And, you get the scores, Bennett and Johnson both doing a good job of getting to the basket, getting to the foul line even.
So Rivera's going to come out with all those fouls he's accrued. 9 total fouls for the Golden Lions, 7 for the Jersey Blues, as Isaiah Johnson is at the line. Just like Tavon Bennett, who went right off the back of the rim. Yeah. That's 2 points, 2 additional points the Blues should have had. That's the way the basketball goes. Still an 8-point game.
Norbert Allen heads to the bench in favor of Brian Reese.
Maybe getting the size out of there, getting some more shooters. Reese had a nice shot down here on the other end before.
Looks like they're going to go with a full court press, maybe, or just a lot of ball pressure here.
Yeah. Cox has been doing a very stout job on defense against Jaron Smith. He gets around him a little bit. Shot goes up. He comes in out of the side. The ref says he made some contact.
And not a bad job by Cox on defensive end. Just a little bit late there. He got beat a little bit and just tried to recover with a little bit of effort there and just hit him on the arm as he went up. A couple big free throws here. And just every possession again is huge going down the stretch here.
So he makes his first shot, Jaron Smith.
And, the theme seems to be going here is Brookdale can't make their free throws, and Raritan's kind of making them.
And the sophomore point guard out of Jersey City sinks himself another one. Back up to that comfortable 9-point lead for the Golden Lions. Tavon Bennett's really got to get something going and get some points on the board immediately.
Good move by Bennett.
Yeah, it was a nice
knocks
little...
it down. Bennett's really taking over here. Let's see if he's got enough left in the tank here to bring Brookdale back here. But they're going to have to play some defense if they want to come back.
It's got to be quick defensive possessions. They got to get that ball back very fast.
One shot, get the rebound, and come back.
2:35 left in the game here. These are the plays that can't let happen. Easy move to the basket.
too much of relying on your teammates instead of going out and making the play there. It's Isaiah Johnson, left to Bennett. Bennett pulls up, tough shot. Gets
bounces
the bounce
in for him. They're trading shots,
but they need stops.
Yeah.
Not the time to trade baskets now.
Exactly.
Need to get stops. Cox doing a pretty good job. Good
nice
defense
job
there.
Yeah, Bennett's got to push it now. Got to get these easy points.
Good. Oh,
and the putback couldn't go in.
His own teammate got in the way there. And that was a huge, huge miss.
That was a bit of a nail in the proverbial coffin.
Came up with a defensive stop, but just couldn't convert there on the fast break.
Yeah, that's a big punch to the gut. Here's another one, Isaiah Johnson.
Oh, good job by Johnson.
See if he can capitalize. Minute and a half remaining. His basket goes in. We got a 5-point lead, so.
Listen, it's a 5-point lead, but it very easily could be a 3-point lead. That was a huge, huge mistake they made on the layup attempt there, and really just need to get another couple stops here.
So I might have spoken too soon as they come in hot now on the timeout. Raritan Valley, 76, Brookdale, 71, 132 left. As the crowd is looking on, and the cheerleaders head out to the court.
If you're Coach Chizak, you really want to be telling your team, look, guys, we absolutely cannot afford to let them score any more points. You have to put all your effort in on the defensive end, and the offense will come. But first, we worry about defense. We get a stop, we come back, we score. But there's no way you're going to come back in this game if you can't get a stop. Any basket at this point pretty much puts it away for Raritan Valley.
This is big, big possession here for the Jersey Blues, trying to grab that second win and push themselves to 500, where they're usually used to being undefeated at this point in the season.
Definitely. You don't get their first loss till about 25 games into the season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So a little bit of a different change of pace. I mean, we saw, like I said earlier, we saw Joe Nickerson in the crowd earlier. I didn't catch any of the other guys, but I didn't get a chance to go down and talk to any of the coaches. They were doing all the drills and everything, preparing for the half. To see where all these guys went. You know, did we were talking about earlier? Did the national championship spotlight really put these guys into the eye of some of these other maybe D2 and D1 schools where they can go on a more diverse team, more talent, and go all around the nation? You know, it's interesting to see where they all might have went.
Yeah.
Or they all might have just graduated.
Yeah.
And went on to do other things. Inbound here,
here. And a tough guy to get the ball
got no
in.
choice, and the ball went out. It looked like it was last touch by Johnson.
A good job of denying the ball there by Johnson, and really just they need to just kind of do anything they can here to get the ball back.
That was great defense. Can't let anything go here. Inbound pass. Got it out.
Foul committed there by Cox.
Only let a second tick off the clock. Coach Chizak having a conversation
That'll put
with
them
the ref.
at 19 fouls, so the next foul for both teams puts them in the double bonus. So pretty good job of both teams staying out of foul trouble for the most part. A couple of big free throws here, and they've been knocking them down, so we'll see if that trend continues.
Yeah, especially Jaron Smith. He's been on it all game.
Knocks the first one down.
So now it's up to a 6-point lead. It's a 2 to 3 possession game, depending on how the shot lies. That'll make it 7.
Got to get points here.
Got to get big points.
Oh, what a tough pass there.
That's can't have that. Coach Chizak's calling him to go up, push it. And letting him go around with the ball. Clock's ticking down to just about a minute now. 78-71 with the line still in the lead, driving in. And Richardson, who's been having himself a game, that's one of his first missed shots of the game. But he'll draw the foul.
Brookdale having trouble controlling the rebound there. Again, just not a lot going right here down the stretch for Brookdale.
Just under a minute. Clean inbound there. Getting the ball into the corner. He puts it up.
In and out. And the offensive rebound is controlled.
Almost.
And a foul committed.
the Golden Lions are going to have a chance at 2.
Starting to look grim here for Brookdale.
Yeah.
Fouls number 15, William Gay.
Listen, coming down the stretch, Raritan's knocking down free throws, making stops on the defensive end, and, you know, getting to the basket on the offensive end.
So he makes his first free throw there. Push it to an 8-point lead. And just about makes it the game. We'll see if he can sink this one. Does not. Still a 3-possession game.
Throws the ball away.
And that might have did it.
Yeah.
I think that one did it.
And you know what? That one might have pushed Coach Isaac over the edge. I'm sure they're going to hear about that in the locker room because you know what? At some point,
they're having the opportunities like this.
And again,
and then it gets snuffed.
Just unable to just, you know, make the right decisions down the stretch here. Brookdale has any chance, they need to get something here.
Yeah, it needs to be a 3-point play right here.
It's a good look there for Johnson.
Oh, and he saves the ball from going out of bounds. Shot clock is turned off.
It's time to just foul them and hope they miss free throws.
Yeah. So it looks like we'll come away with just the women's win at the Collins Arena today, with the men's falling to 1-3 against the Raritan Valley Golden Lions. They will grab their first region win of the season. As we said earlier, we will be back here Tuesday, December 2nd, correct? December 4th.
December 2nd. Yep.
December 2nd, right after Thanksgiving, the Tuesday after that. So we look forward to seeing you then.
And the next game for the men will be at Passaic Community College on the 25th.
Both teams will travel there to Passaic. It was great being back up in the booth here again. We look forward to a fantastic season coming from both teams. Men's new look squad. I mean, how do you think they did?
Listen, you know, it was a tough game, but look, Raritan's a good team. They came out here with a lot of energy, especially in the defensive end. And you got to give them credit. You know, they came in a place that's not easy to get victories the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And they did a good job. And you know what? Down the stretch, they just outplayed Brookdale. They made better plays. They made more plays. And they made their free throws. And Brookdale couldn't knock down shots when they needed to.
So final score here is Raritan Valley 81, Brookdale 71. We'll see where Brookdale falls in the national poll now. They're ranked 3rd. So we'll see how they go after this. But thank you for joining us. On behalf of myself, Pat Grothier, Sean Rosenboim, and the entire BTV cast and crew, thanks for joining us.